Ever wonder what airbenders in Avatar are the most skillful? We're throwing caution to the wind and ranking 12 airbenders on their abilities. Let's see who has Avatar-level skills. First on our list is Avatar Aang's successor, Korra.
Woohoo! 3 elements down, 1 to go.
Korra mastered water, earth, and fire early on.
It's time for you to begin your airbending training.
Yes! Finally!
But was met with resistance when learning airbending.
Let's do this. None of this airbending stuff makes any sense to me.
These teachings will sink in over time. Then, one day, they'll just click.
And when Amon took away her other forms of bending, Korra's airbending abilities finally emerged.
No!
Putting wind in her sails.
Impossible.
I can airbend? I can airbend!
After this defining moment, her skills only improved. Even though Korra struggles the most with learning the windy element, airbending is now a breeze for her.
This is not what we rehearsed! Korra!
The next airbender on our list is Tenzin's oldest daughter, Jinora.
Jinora will demonstrate. Airbending is all about spiral movements. When you meet resistance, you must be able to switch direction at a moment's notice.
At a young age, Jinora's airbending skills were already at an impressive level. And alongside her father, she taught the next generation of airbenders.
Wow, you really saved me down there. You know, you're an incredible airbender.
Well, I've been training for a long time.
But what sets Jinora apart from the other airbenders is her unique connection to the spirit world.
The world's in trouble.
What are you talking about? How do you know?
I can feel it. This light spirit will guide you out of the spirit world. I have to go help.
Jinora, wait!
Jinora is one of the only people to spiritually project, and in doing so, she helped Korra defeat Unavatu. Her wisdom and courage earned her the title of Master at the age of 11, a whole year younger than when we were first introduced to Aang.
Now, let us anoint the Master who will help lead us in our new path.
Even though Jinora is technically an airbending master, she's still learning, but the sky is the limit for this boss-level bender. Moving on to a character who acquired airbending through the harmonic convergence, Zaheer.
Where'd you pick up the new skills? I have harmonic convergence to thank for that.
Zaheer may be the best self-taught airbender in the world.
Now that man's a leaf.
He developed his airbending skills so quick, he was able to brutally challenge Korra and Tenzin's abilities. And what's an even more incredible feat? Zaheer is one of the few people in Avatar history to achieve flight.
This is your last warning.
Empty and become wind.
No, stop!
Giving him boss-level status. Can you imagine how powerful he could have truly been if the Red Lotus succeeded?
Did he just fly?
Guess he doesn't need a ride.
Being a respected airbender requires having patience and composure. And then there's Bumi.
Check this out! I can airbend! Yeah, wait, seriously, I was doing it.
Unlike his namesake, Aang's oldest child isn't the most proficient bender.
Look alive, Uncle Bumi!
But you can't necessarily blame him, because like Zaheer, Bumi was new to airbending.
I told you!
Unbelievable.
Yeah!
And while Bumi has his moments, his inability to take bending as seriously as his brother ranks him a bit lower on the list. Bumi is a lovable airhead.
Greetings, air people! I come seeking boring stories to take back to the spirit world.
Next up is Kai.
That was incredible. When do we get to fly around in our own bison like that?
Only after many years of practice and intense training.
As a young petty thief, this vandal was also gifted airbending powers through the harmonic convergence.
I want to join you guys.
At first, he seemed more trouble than he was worth.
Release the boy.
Where's Kai?
Right here.
I was going to the bathroom.
With your sack of gold?
I told you I found that on the road.
But he turned out to be a good student and a natural learner.
Wow. Oh.
Kai, that was just really good.
Thanks, Jinora. You're a great teacher.
With help from Jinora, Kai exceeded expectations.
Did I drop my wallet?
And when faced with danger, Kai steps up and showcases an impressive skill set. Maybe it's due to the great teachings of Tenzin and Jinora, but regardless, Kai became a highly trusted and talented airbender.
I guess I am as good as I thought.
Moving on to the air nomad who mentored Avatar Aang, Gyatso.
Who's that?
Monk Gyatso, the greatest airbender in the world.
1, 2, 3.
Gyatso also trained and was friends with Avatar Roku.
Hey, Gyatso, you want to see a new glider trick?
He was regarded as the greatest airbender in the world during Aang's childhood.
Check this out.
He's air surfing. I can't believe I never thought of that.
And even though Gyatso was defeated during the Fire Nation invasion,
Airbenders? They were here?
he did not go out without a fight.
Gyatso.
Like Gyatso's relationship with the Avatar,
Hey.
his reputation transcends lifetimes. And because of Master Gyatso, Aang was able to fend off countless Fire Nation attacks at his young age.
Gyatso taught me everything I know.
This isn't the earthbending tier list, right? Because next up is the granddaughter of Toph, Opal.
Opal! Oh, wow. You really know how to sneak up on someone.
What are you doing?
Opal is another bender whose abilities were granted to her thanks to the harmonic convergence. Maybe because earthbending is in her family's blood, Opal became a skilled airbender.
Wow, you're a natural.
You really think so? Thanks.
She quickly learned to create multiple air blasts, even halting a fight between her mom and her Aunt Lynn.
What are you two doing? You're sisters. Why would you want to hurt each other?
As well as protecting Korra
Attack!
by creating a strong whirlwind, making Opal a naturally talented airbender.
Keep them back! I'm calling for help!
Just like Opal, Kuon developed airbending abilities because of the spirit world.
Kuon has been the talk of the town ever since he got airbending. He's like a local celebrity.
Oh, I still just think of myself as a simple farmer who can airbend. Oh, I'm so sorry. I still don't have any control.
But unlike Opal, Kuon refused to join Tenzin and the others to train at the Northern Air Temple.
Your dad is an airbender, and he should learn about his culture.
No! No, sir! I'm not going anywhere with you, and I think it's best that you leave.
Not sure how much he'll learn on his own, so be cautious when around this unstable farmer.
Help us rebuild the Air Nation.
The only thing I'm planning to rebuild is my barn.
Next on our list is Avatar Roku. Roku has Avatar-level skills in firebending, but airbending had to be taught.
This was the first stop on my Avatar journey. The place where I was trained to master airbending.
While befriending Gyatso at the Southern Air Temple, Roku seemed to master airbending effortlessly. And throughout his life, Roku used airbending as perfectly as an experienced Avatar could. He easily defeated Fire Lord Sozin using airbending.
Even a single step out of line will result in your permanent end.
Not only can Roku put a halt to Fire Lord Sozin, but he can also halt lava with his breath. Roku joins his old pal Gyatso as an airbending master. 10th on our list is the legendary Laghima.
The wisest airbender who ever lived.
Being the main inspiration behind Zaheer, Laghima's influence has been felt for 4,000 years.
Do you know who once said, new growth cannot exist without first the destruction of the old?
No.
The wise guru Laghima, an airbender.
He is most notably known for discovering the secret to weightlessness and unlocking the ability to fly.
It is said that he unlocked the secret of weightlessness and became untethered from the earth, living his final 40 years without ever touching the ground.
Laghima is arguably the most influential airbender ever, and with avatar-level skills, he set the highest standard for airbending. Next up is Avatar Aang's youngest son, Tenzin.
Kai! That's enough. An airbender never attacks a defenseless opponent. But that was very good technique.
Originally, being the only child of Aang's to airbend, Tenzin was taught by his father and became the first new airbending master in over a century.
Woo!
Even though Tenzin is peaceful in nature, his abilities are magnificent. And it took every single member of the Red Lotus to defeat him.
Give up. It's over.
As long as I'm breathing, it's not over.
But more importantly, Tenzin is a superb teacher.
All right, you're the master.
Not only did he mentor his children and Korra,
Taste 5 Theory!
he brought life back into the Northern Air Temple. Tenzin joins his daughter as a boss-level airbender, but he stands out in his own right.
I am not a reflection of my father. I am Tenzin.
Last, but certainly not least on our list, is Avatar Aang.
I'm the Avatar. I'm the Avatar. I'm the Avatar. I'm the Avatar. I don't normally play this card, but I'm the Avatar.
Yes, we know you're the Avatar. But to Aang's credit, he might be the most accomplished Avatar ever.
And you will bring peace and restore balance in the world.
As a masterfully gifted airbender as a child,
First, you form the ball. Then you gotta get on quick. Where'd you learn that trick, Aang? I made it up. Wow!
Aang relied heavily on his airbending to fend off the Fire Nation
You're about to be...
and defeat Fire Lord Ozai. And as an adult, Aang used airbending to keep order in Republic City. Overall, Aang's airbending ability arguably exceeded Roku's when Aang was just 12. He was a master at evading.
You haven't seen my staff around, have you?
And also a master-level airbender. Just kidding.
Thanks anyway.
Obviously, Aang is the top-tier airbender with avatar-level skills. Do you agree with our ranking?
No!
Well, let's ask the fans. Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more Avatar content.
Is something funny?
Gravity.